and over again. Well, you're too young to remember, Alan. They used to have square goalposts, and a lot more came out than went in those days. So for the attackers, that's a bonus of the change in the technology. And in off the post.
Yeah, and I think he deserved that though, because struck it well and right into the corner.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Doing well to keep the ball. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Aldo, he's through. The shot's on. The keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. Throw in to come. It's going to be a change here for Argentina. It's Bernardo Silva. Has a go here. He's blocked the shot. Adrian Silva. Excellent piece of blocking. Looked very good indeed, but the move was broken down. Now Jamari. And a crack! Out in front of goal. It's gone out for a throw-in. Reddit. And shoots! They blocked it there. Oh, it's a corner. That deflection. And in it goes. And they get it away. Now Adrian Silva. Ronaldo. Great move, great goal.
Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder the way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
That does extend their margin now at an important time.
There's a huge golfing class out there, Martin, and that's been shown by the scoreline.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. He sort of looked from the other player and saw where the pass was going, read it. Comfortable work really, bit of a stretch from the goalkeeper, but never looked as though he's going to be beaten.
No, bread and butter really for this lad with his talent.
He did see it all the way, Alan, but it's still a good save.
The ball did move in the air a touch, so he had to keep his concentration.
He's put in the corner. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. Eva Banega. He might be through. It's opened up. Intercepted well. Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again. Back into midfield for the moment for Messi. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Substitute coming up for the away team. Aldo. Really in the clear now. The shot's up, and it's put in by Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, if it wasn't wrapped up before, Alan, it certainly is now.
Yeah, no mercy from this side. I'm thinking about goal difference, I think, now.
That's a tough game for the team that are trailing. They're out of the contest, really. They're just playing for pride. They're really being torn apart. read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Mario, let's fly! That's a wonderful save at full stretch. There'll be a signal here at the corner. Goalkeeper rising to the occasion, literally.
Yeah, this is a good keeper, and he wouldn't be expecting to get beaten from there.
Swung in from the corner. Choosing to punch the corner away, the goalkeeper this time. There's only a minute to go. Angel Di Maria. Ball given away by Di Maria. Well, it's quite a decisive victory. Sometimes these international friendly fixtures finish a little bit anemically, but not this one. Certainly not for one country anyway.
No, well, the winning team will be delighted because they've got some of their strikers on the score sheet, and that'll set them up nicely for the coming matches.
Really in the clear now.
There is nothing more prestigious than this. We await this year's UEFA Champions League final here at the magnificent Metropolitano Stadium in the Spanish capital, Madrid. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always on these occasions by the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in the Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career? An achievement to get to back-to-back finals. It really is, especially in the Champions League. But when you get to a final, you have to win it. And they're confident, they have belief, and they're going to try their best to pick that glorious trophy up again.
And they're underway now in the Champions League final. We're about to find out which team is the best in Europe. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Keylor Navas starts in goal. Marcelo starts with Carvajal and fullbacks. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading them today is Karim Benzema. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Real Madrid on target.
to hit the target. You can't score unless you do, and on this occasion he does, and he scores.
So underway again with Real Madrid in front. And here's Arturo Vidal. Isco. He has teammates to play it to. Isco on fancy his chances here. And offside it is. Well, great read there to intercept. And he's made headway. Does he have to get the goalkeeper? And off the crossbar with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
Well, it's a decent effort. Sometimes you're taught by coaches to aim high over the goalkeeper. That time just hits the crossbar.
Promising looking ball. He's just speared into an offside position this time. This is Varane. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Coutinho makes his way forward. What next? Karim Benzema. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. Joy for the Merengues. Real Madrid have scored.
Well, they pushed and pushed. They tested and they got their reward. Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
A second goal for them here. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Suarez. Well, they are the record winners of this great competition, Real Madrid. And you always feel, Lee, that no matter the stage of the competition, where Real Madrid are concerned, you're witnessing history.
Well, absolutely. Their history would suggest that they need to win every game because the pressure is always on them, and quite rightly so. And very, very close to my heart because they came over in '99 and played in my testimonial, so I love Real Madrid.
Very generous of them. It shows well. Gareth Bale, and he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Oh my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it off from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Let's have a look at this replay. He caught the keeper on his heels, and this is why. Short backman, great strike, takes everybody by surprise.
There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. This is Varane. This is Kroos. Rafael Varane. Very clever defending by Ivan Rakitic. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Benzema. The ball with Luka Modric. Gareth Bale. Ter Stegen, what a save! Goodness!
Oh, it's brilliant. Use every part of your body to save the ball. Doesn't matter.
Now the delivery, and he's clear as lines. Well, it might still work out for them. And cleared away. Ivan Rakitic. Given away by Real Madrid. An authoritative challenge. Running towards goal. One man to beat. Well, the diving save it was. I think that might have been for the cameras, Lee.
Well, he could have thrown his cap on that.
Corner for Real Madrid. Corner kick played over. The corner far too close to the goalkeeper. An effective pass by Coutinho. Well, that's the end of that for now. This is Kroos. Bale. And Gareth Bale takes it on. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. He's driven in the corner. No nonsense clearance. Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. That move looked as though it had genuine. And that is that for the first half. And they're underway now in the Champions League final. We're about to find out which team. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Lionel Messi cutting in. What can he do from this position? Karim Benzema. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Really active first half display from Gareth Bale in this game, Lee.
Well, he's got a 1 by his name. He could have had a 3 or a 4. He's played so well. He's had chance after chance, got the 1 goal. Maybe he'll get 3 or 4 in the second half.
Messi. Suarez. They've ceded possession, Barca. And Kroos failed to hold it. Gareth Bale. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Joy for the Merengues. Real Madrid have scored.
Well, they pushed and pushed. They tested and they got their reward. Well, just look at this. They all back off him. And he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
Sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Lionel Messi. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Isco. I must say, no shortage of space. And Bale prepared to fire. And it's gone behind for the corner. They have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And that's a deep corner. Flattened away. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Real Madrid. Rafael Varane. Now Casemiro. Isco has it. Given away by Real Madrid. It is a decent looking attack here. Well, that is not an example of how to chip accurately.
Well, sometimes, Gary, you can be too clever. And he was trying to be too clever there.
Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Dembele on the ball. Barca making progress. What can they do from this position? Well, superbly to take back possession. And Bale going forward with purpose. And he's made headway. Does he have the meeting of the goalkeeper? And he's gone and scored for Real Madrid.
Well, that's what Real Madrid do. They put you under pressure and you normally crumble. Well, we'll see it again, Derek. There's all ways of scoring a goal. Laces outside of the ball. On this occasion, he uses his instep. It's a really, really good finish.
There has been a goal in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Messi. Benzema. Isco has it. Isco. He's had to go for it. Where's the ball? And he's knocked it out of play, so a throw-in is the decision. Isco cuts in. And a goal!
Well, let's see that again. Oh, he's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they kept going and going. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Casemiro. Well, let's make no bones about it. This is a thorough thrashing lead.
Well, how do you mark that out of 10? For Barcelona, I'm going to give him 5.
Keeper's contribution, but what next? And the danger clear. And Dembele's given it away. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. This is Gareth Bale. And progress made with the ball at his feet by Bale. So a Real Madrid corner. Corner kick played over. Routine, really. The record winners of the UEFA Champions League have done it again. For every success story, there's a hard-won story. But Real Madrid concentrating on their own joy. They do love this competition league.
Yeah, absolutely. And with every winner, there's always a loser. But those players don't care. They're celebrating. And at the start of the season, Derek, Real Madrid will look at certain goals and targets. And Champions League would have been one of those.
Well, this is one of the moments you dream about as a footballer. The most coveted prize in the European club game awaits. That's what they've spent the whole season playing for. The Champions League trophy. And in 2019, as so often in the past, it's the property of Real Madrid.
Well, these players celebrate this moment right now and later on in the evening with their families. All those double training sessions, all that hard work on the training pitch, and now all come to fruition.
celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
This is the best bit, Derek, it really is. Celebrating with your teammates is great, but sharing it with your supporters through thick and thin. They've supported you, now they get their reward.
This is what they set out to do at the start of the season, and this is what they have delivered. There is nothing more prestigious than this. We await this year's UEFA Champions League final here at the magnificent Metropolitano Stadium in the Spanish capital, Madrid. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always on these occasions by the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Good evening, what a pleasure it is to be here with you, Derek, sitting over this magnificent stadium with arguably the best two teams, well obviously the best two teams in this competition this year because they're in the final. And what a final we've got. The pitch looks fantastic, the crowd are expectant, there's the trophy.
And a chance for him to nudge in front. It's still alive. High pressing at its best. Throw-ins given. In possession, Marcelo. Casemiro. Doing his job, getting the touch. Corner given to Real Madrid. Force with the corner, and the goal counts for naught. This is close. Real Madrid moving the ball with purpose. What can they do from this position? He's got his sides to take it on. He's likely asking himself, why did I shoot from so far out?
Well, he's not the only one. I'm asking him, and all his teammates are too.
Well, great read there to intercept. Isco might fancy his chances here. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Now here's Arturo Vidal. That's clear. The ball with Luka Modric. Benzema. And it's in! Real Madrid strike first in the Champions League final.
Oh, the fans, Derek, just look at them. Here's the replay. I'm sure the keeper will be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a lovely strike off his laces in the back of the net.
Let's go back to the goal that was scored. And the match back in business. Real Madrid with the advantage. And now Coutinho. Lionel Messi. Rakitic. Will they get themselves level here? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And make no mistake, the Real Madrid expect to progress to the knockout stages in every Champions League campaign. Nevertheless, a wild attempt from long range. Not one for his highlight reel.
Right, it's a poor choice. With all their options on, why is he shooting from that distance? With the level of competition in Europe, it really is an incredible achievement to make back-to-back finals. Only a few teams can claim that. It's certainly not going to be easy.
The finish applied by Modric.
see that one again. It's all about the contact. Does everything right. It's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
And a second goal for them here. This is Vidal. Coutinho. And the cross is very much on. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Coutinho. Providing the cross, Coutinho. Not really the ideal clearance. Trailing as they are, what will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
Well, so far I'd give Barcelona just 6.
And it might be! And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Benzema. This is Gareth Bale. Thunders clear. Karim Benzema. Gareth Bale. Is it going to be? Corner awarded. He's driven in the corner. Can they convert? Magnificent from Mark and Ter Stegen. And fired over by Klose. Well, that's an opportunity for Isco. What an important piece of defending. Corner once more. So the corner played into the box. Keeper did his job to begin with. Another front, and that shot from seemingly miles out. Close.
Well, he got too much space and he thought, why not? Why not shoot from here?
And that is that. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Lionel Messi. On the ball, Luis Suarez. And the pass weighted by Suarez. He just needs to stay level-headed there. Not messing around with that clearance. Rakitic. Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, usually a standout and was in the first half. Look at Modric. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. And he's gone and scored for Real Madrid.
Well, that's what Real Madrid do. They put you under pressure and you normally crumble. Well, as we see from the replay, the keeper's got no chance. It's all about strike.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. This is Vidal. Benzema takes it forward now. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. It's in the net. Thanks to Karim Benzema.
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage, goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
Sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Barcelona, free kick, it'll be here. Well, let's see, does he mean business? 30 minutes left for play in this match. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Passing like that, part of Luka Modric's. It's gone in, and you have to feel for it now. It will go down as an own goal.
Let's have a look at that again. All defenders look away. Nobody likes to see this. It's poor, you have to say, but it's important now that he puts his head back on and starts to concentrate on the rest of the game.
Well, that own goal has put them behind. Suarez. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Good tackle. Marcelo lost it just then. Isco has it. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, surely. Expert piece of finishing from Benzema.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Messi. Rakitic on the ball. Suarez. Carvajal. Benzema. Rakitic on the ball. And Busquets. Messi. On the second half here, and it's almost a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Real Madrid, how creative have they been tonight? Their imagination, their delivery, their execution, a real top-draw performance. It makes them a real joy to watch.
And now Suarez, and dispossessed. 10 minutes left to play in this match. Gareth Bale. And close to goal. And foiled only by the crossbar.
Well, he was so unlucky not to score, Derek. It was a great effort.
He's in with a chance. Going from power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
We're inside the final 5 minutes. My goodness, this has not been close at all. Benzema. Isco. And here it is for Isco. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. Karim Benzema. Running with the ball confidently. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. And a goal!
Hit the target, tick, power, tick, goal, tick.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Barcelona have given us away. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? And they've only got to apply that finishing touch.
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly to dribble through. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball.